Okay, you're on. And it's out pretty far down to basically the middle of your, yeah, those.
Really?
But oh, you're trying to show off shoes, right?
Yes, everybody. Sweat mustache. Because of all these lamps. Oh. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Olga is here. For those of you who haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the bell as well to get the latest notifications about the videos I post out there for you guys. I post 3 videos per week. They don't actually fall on any kind of specific days. They just happen to be 3 videos, like 3 wishes per week. And that's what I do on this channel. So I always try to uphold myself to that schedule. Anyways, today's video is going to be a little bit different. I am going to show off my Doc Martens collection. I'm going to walk you through basically why I started collecting them, when I started collecting them, and also what I kind of want to do on this channel is, in my story time group of videos, I want to do something kind of unusual and tell you, instead of like telling you hard facts about, you know, what sort of shoe it is, I would tell you what stories happened to me or what things happened while I was wearing that shoe for the very first time. I was wondering if you're interested in hearing what kind of stories I have associated with certain shoes, so do sound in the comment section down below and let me know if you want to hear those. Basically, it could be anything like the reason for buying or what happened on the first day of wearing those shoes, how they arrived, things like that. And we could do like a little bit of makeup and I could do like story time about Doc Marten shoes. But today's video is going to be basically like a real fast going through all of these shoes, and I'm going to try to rock and roll through all of that as fast as I can. So to start with, my very first pair of Docs is this one right here, and these are called Cappers. And this one is in ox blood vintage color, and it's from their archive collection. So it is a bit unusual in terms of that it has this logo right here. It does have the loop, but the loop is not traditional loop of black with yellow writing, but more like the leather of the boot itself. It is an 8 eyelet boot, yellow stitching, pretty nice. It's my very first pair I got. And the box is different, that it has all of this written on it. That's pretty much what it looks like. I am in size 6 US or 4 in British sizes. So for those of you who wear size 6, this might be beneficial if you are looking to buy Doc Martens. These particular Docs I got at Portland, Oregon Doc Marten store. I did not want to order my first pair online, although I was going to order size 6. I wanted to go into the store and actually try them on and figure out if this is indeed correct. A lot of times what I will do with shoes, and it doesn't just go for Docs, I will go into the store that sells them, I will try them on, I will write down the sizing that is my size, and then I will go and order them off of Amazon or someplace where it's cheaper for me, because a lot of times I can find really good deals on Amazon. It's not always that you will find the newest collection of the shoes on Amazon. There might be like previous years or something that was a couple of years back, which is totally fine with me. I'm not that driven to have the latest, like spring 2018 Doc Martens, although I do have a new pair that I have added recently to my collection. But if they are Doc Martens, like genuine Doc Martens, and they came from Amazon and I paid way less money for them, that's totally fine with me. If I like the style, if I like the color, I'm getting them. The next pair right there, I'm going to grab them, are these yellow shoes right here. So besides the boot, I actually do like the shoes as well, and this is the 1461 acid yellow in patent lamper. So I really do like these. These actually I did get from Amazon, and I paid way less for them, I believe, than what I would have from the original Doc Martens store, but they are genuine. So these are Docs, and they are sold by Doc Martens, but I got them on Amazon. So I really do like them. They are a great shoe. I wanted to have a yellow shoe. I like everything that has to do with like pop art culture type of stuff, and I don't really stick with, oh, today's trends or fashion are so and so and thus I should follow. I usually just wear what I consider to be fashionable for me, for my personal calling. And if I feel good about buying an item, I usually don't experience any heartbreak if no one else is following that trend or I'm the only one following that trend. It's totally fine with me. I don't feel pressed by today's fashion. Now, do I like certain trends that fall in and out of fashion today, spring 2018? Absolutely. There are certain things that I love, but I don't feel pressed just to follow trends or stay on top of them. That just doesn't bother me that way. My next pair that I have over here are these puppies. I absolutely love them. They have this kind of like a fuzziness about them, and I mean, this isn't any kind of real fur or anything, it's just kind of like a fuzzy material. And these are called Was Fluffy Mellow Pink, and this is hydro leather, and they have really cool ziggy sole, and I do like that, and these are super comfortable in spite of the fact that they look bulky. These are, I got hair, cat hair or Doc Marten hair, I don't know. These are really comfortable to wear and they're really not that heavy. The next one I have right here are these red ones, 1461 with a zipper, and this is Aunt Sally, and they are in this beautiful red color, yellow stitching. I absolutely love this shoe. I actually got these from Amazon. So those ones, the pink Was Fluffy, I got from Doc Martens store, I mean Doc Martens website, and these ones I ordered on Amazon. So these are not from like this year, I don't even know what year, I don't really care. They are Doc Martens. I love the red, I love the zipper on them, and so now they're part of my collection. Couple of years back, I got these guys right over here. I did get these from Doc Marten website, and these are called Zeska, Zeska. I'm sorry, I'm totally butchering this name. If there are Doc people out there, please don't write me for it. I don't always pronounce the names correctly, especially when they're like made up words. Zeska, so these are little flowers, and again, size 6. I absolutely adore these shoes. They are very, very comfortable to wear. They have the, you know, their usual air sole in them. These are super nice. I love them. So my next boot right here are these Valentine hearts. These came out, I want to say, 2016, possibly 2015 or 2016. I don't know exactly at this point. I try to wear them very carefully. However, I have to warn you, whenever you buy Doc Marten boots that have any kind of print on them or kind of like a paint job, because these hearts, when you touch them, they're not the same texture as the boot itself. So this is a red boot, and it feels like they just, you know, got these hearts on top of it. And my only gripe is with the way it's designed, because like right here I have a little bit of the cracking of that white, and that does get me a little bit sad. Like, I wish I was a bit more careful with them. And I don't have the box. Normally I keep all of my boxes for all Doc Martens that I have, but for some reason, I don't know why, I tossed the box for the red ones, so I can't tell you exactly their name. Not that this is super important, but if you want to look for these things, I wanted to provide as much information as possible so that you would have the accurate information. So the next one I have right here is these ones, 1460s Blank Cassie, and this is High Shine Snake. And as you can see, I have put the red quilt, kilt or plaid type of lace in them. They came with round laces. Oh yes, by the way, whenever I buy Doc Martens, I also buy Doc Marten shoelaces that are flat. And the reason I do that is because I do not like round shoelaces, especially when it comes to the tall boot like this, like an 8 eyelet, or if you wear a 10 eyelet, there is also a 14 eyelet Docs, and the 6 eyelet. I don't have any 6, 10, and 14 eyelet boots. All of my boots are 8 eyelets, and whenever they come with default laces which are round, I replace them with flat laces. So that's what you see, because these came with like brown shoelaces that were really rigid and not really pliable in my hand. So I took them out and I put these ones, and they kind of make the boot look better. So the next pair right here, these ones are called Selter ST, and they're in color brownish black type of situation, and this feels like suede on the top. This is probably my least favorite pair, and I will explain why. These are very, very heavy. I got these, oh, and of course, so the previous ones I also got from the white ones, the snake leather, I got from Doc Marten website, and these ones I also got from Doc Marten website. These were on a huge sale. Like one time I looked at the website, and I kid you not, these were like, I want to say they were like 50 bucks or maybe 45, something like that. Really, really reasonable. And being that back then I wasn't really experienced in different soles and the feel of the boot, because this one looks completely different from their normal sole. Being that back then I wasn't really experienced, I just snatched them from the website thinking, oh my gosh, it's such a great deal. However, I gotta warn you, if you're looking to buy a boot like this, beware that this is a very heavy boot. I mean, I call them my lumberjack boots because they are really for that. I mean, they are really lumberjack boots in my mind. Like, I don't know. This is a heavy duty boot, a steel toe. I think it is, because it is very, very thick right here. I mean, nothing can go through here. It is very heavy duty, and the shoelaces in this one I did not replace. They are somewhat different. They are round shoelaces, but the way the eyelets work is that they are not an eyelet, they're more like hooks. So in a sense, it's easier to work with them. Trying to literally thread this through the eyelet, it would be a nightmare. So I kind of see why they designed them like this. These are really nice though. Yes, and it does say here industrial, so this would lead me to believe that this is a steel toe. These are very heavy. Like, I wear them, I probably have worn them once or twice, and they are not for walking. You would get really tired really quickly. My next one that I have gotten, last summer I got this beautiful boot, this beautiful shoe. It's called Bessie Multicolor. It's a tattoo print, and I mean, when I saw this also was on sale on Doc Martens website, because I kind of am lucky that way, because when they have like one size left, usually it's size 6, I get a pretty good deal. I get a pretty good deal because, I mean, when they are just down to one shoe, something like this, I believe originally was $140, maybe $120. I think I paid $90 for it, maybe $95. I don't remember exactly. These are very heavy, but boy, they are beautiful. And with like bell-bottom pants or any kind of like a Bermuda shorts, or just really wide leg pant, this looks beautiful. Being that I'm a very short person, I mean, I'm not really short, I'm 5'3", but being that I wanted always to be taller, this is amazing because that gives me that height. And I do love the print. These are heavy, so if you are getting something along those lines, be prepared to try to break them in at home. Try to wear them with a sock maybe around your house, see how it feels. It doesn't have to be this shoe, but like if you get any Doc Martens, I would say you need to break them in because they are stiff. And the reason I started buying Docs is because I cannot wear high heels, not really, because I have problems with my back and all of that, and it's kind of like a sad story that I love things like stilettos and high heel, and no kidding, I can really pull off that look. I can wear high heels, no problem. This is not a problem for me, but I really shouldn't because I have a bad back. And so the doctors always say, oh, you should wear flats. Years ago, it was like such a crisis because I didn't want to wear flat shoes. To me, that sort of represented no style. I'm not saying that they're not stylish, but for me, back then, years ago, in the early 2000s, I really believed that the only things I want to wear are high heels, the higher the better, you know. Platform shoes were popular. I didn't know about Doc Martens in the 90s. I'm the child of the 90s. But, I mean, I did have some platforms, but I never formed a connection. But then when I discovered Doc Martens, I sort of formed a connection with this boot because it can be dressed up, it can be dressed down, it can be low profile, high profile, Doc Marten. There is a lot to pick and choose from when it comes to Docs. And they are very comfortable, like my feet never get tired wearing them. I can wear them throughout winter, fall, spring, summer, any season of the year, and they work beautifully for me. And they work for my style of clothing that I wear. Also, yes, I do get a nervous breakdown if I scuff my Docs. I mean, even though they are Docs, I don't want to scuff them. My Docs have to be like pristine condition, so I do flip out if I scuff my Docs. So kind of like an inner note on that. So I try not to scuff my Docs. I try to walk like this, you know, not to like rub my feet together or something because I want them to look good. Like the cappers, I mean, this is my oldest one, not a single scuff. I mean, can you believe it? And I know people sometimes think, oh, it adds more character if your Doc Marten is scuffed and scratched. Not to my Doc Martens. Yes, this is a subculture grungy shoe, but to me, it's high fashion to me, and my Docs ain't gonna be scuffed. I'm sorry. So with all of that said, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do let me know in the comments if you want to hear the stories associated with these dogs. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And on a quick note, they do come as vegan. So they do have vegan Doc Martens. Just a quick note. So I will see you all in my next video, guys. I love you. Bye. Are you scanning them?
Yeah.
Go ahead and yeah, are they gonna see all this mess?
Yes, to start with.
Let me actually move from this way. And one of the pairs isn't...
I got that one.
You did?
Yeah.
So do it again without me. Like, that's actually good because I could put it in the beginning of the video.